Okay, hello.
Hello.
Normally I ask what's today, but what happened recently is the question.
What happened recently? Well,
What have you done, say, in the
I'm
past week and a half, 2 weeks?
I think I'm usually pretty precise with the date. It usually starts off with something like today's Patriots Day, which it's not. I'm not wearing my watch, but I think it's April 28th, did we say?
Yes.
Tomorrow will be 2 weeks after Patriots Day.
And what happened on Patriots Day 2013?
Well, what didn't happen? Let's start with, of course, I raced the Boston Marathon, my third consecutive Boston.
And how'd you do?
What's that?
How'd you do?
I did well. I ran officially a 2:56:09. So my first time under 3 hours.
What was last year?
Oh, and I guess we should say, for reasons that you'd have to live in Mars to not understand, we're not
actually in Boston. We're in New York City.
So I didn't get a chance to make my post-race video. And I've just been thinking about it, and I don't want too much time to go by. So here we are. And I'm smiling again because it was a little bit of a rough patch after the marathon. So.
All right. Well, so a 2:56:09. What did you do last year?
Last year was the Duel in the Sun Part 2.
What was the temperature last year? Let's remind ourselves.
Officially, I think I've heard 89, 90, 91. So it was very hot.
And what was the temperature this year?
Well, just to answer that question, last year I did 306, and the temperature this year was really, really good. It was about 50 degrees. So it was pretty much a perfect marathon weather. It was overcast. I didn't get my usual bad sunburn, my singlet sunburn. This side of my face was not all burned.
Are you happy with your time?
I'm very happy with my time. It's my first time breaking 3. It's something I trained really hard for, and it's been a goal of mine for a long time, so I'm happy to have finally done it.
Are you doing any others between now and then? Between now and next year?
Between now and next Boston, I'm doing more on Hudson on October 13th. So I'm planning on going a little faster then. It's supposed to be a lot easier of a course, so I hear.
Do you want to tell me how much faster, or is that a secret?
That's a secret.
Okay. All right. How long did you train for this one? I asked you last year.
Yeah, you did ask me that. I want to say, well, I know it was an 18-week training cycle, and I think it started like December 9th or something like that. It was really, and I can say it safely now, the best training cycle of my life. I didn't get sick once. I didn't get the flu, which everybody seemed to get this winter. I didn't have to miss one day of training because of work-related things or just life-related things. I followed my plan pretty much to the T.
Was it a different plan than last year?
Yeah, I used the Pete Fitzinger plan where I hit 75 miles a week. It's in this book. So I basically just was really consistent. All my tune-up races were PRs, and it was a great training cycle. I enjoyed it each day. Everybody thought I was kind of a little nuts going into it because it was very ambitious, and I really enjoyed it. I'm going to train the same exact way for all Hudson.
All right, you know I have to ask? I have to ask every year.
What?
Did you get any smooches?
Did I get any smooches? I did not get any smooches. I'm guessing you're referring to Wellesley. No, I didn't get any smooches, but the screen tunnel was a lot of fun, as it always is. And it was just a different Boston experience.
How was Heartbreak Hill?
Well, like I always say, Heartbreak Hill is not just the hill, it's Newton, and it's all those hills. And, you know, I mean, like I always say, it's not easy. You know, some people say that the hills are not easy. You definitely have to train for them. But this was the best I've ever run through Newton. I felt really, really strong going through all those hills, and Heartbreak Hill. The best I ever ran. Pretty much stayed really on pace. yeah, I was happy with the way I ran through.
Do you have any advice for someone who's never run Boston before?
Yeah, you got to run it because it's my favorite race of the year, and enjoy it because it's just like no other race in the world. It's
will you run again next year? Definitely.
Definitely, I absolutely no doubts about it. I've had a goal. Yeah, I wanted to run. Or I still wanted to do 5 consecutive Bostons. That was my 3rd consecutive Boston. So I knew before all this tragedy stuff happened, I would definitely be going back next year, and I still feel that way. I'll 100% I'll be there. Obviously, I qualified, so I just gotta wait now to sign up. I can't wait to sign up. I'm really looking forward to it.
In your video from last year, you said you have no jacket. You didn't get a jacket, but yet I've seen you wearing one.
From last year.
From last year, yeah, 2012.
Well, I bought the 2011 jacket because that was my first Boston, so I had to get the jacket. I didn't get the jacket last year. Just I wasn't crazy about the safety cone orange colors. And then a few days later, I was talking to Bart Yasso, and he offered to give me a jacket for free. So that's my.
Did you get a jacket this year?
No, but hopefully Bart, if you're watching, send me a jacket. 'Cause I really like the one from 2012.
Do you have anything else you want to add?
You know, it was obviously it was a crazy race. Well, it was a crazy day, I should say. You know, it's one thing I keep learning over and over again is to just enjoy each day, because you never know what's going to happen. And that day certainly is proof. I crossed that finish line, and all those pictures. Actually, when I hit, it's a 1 mile ago, I did my rally cap, and I just was. It was just.
For those of us who don't know what a rally cap is.
Well, then, what a rally cap is I was wearing my cap, my baseball style cap, and you take it and you turn it over, you flip it over in like a crazy way. You know, in a dumb looking way, kind of. And I was just so happy that last mile. I mean, I was happy the whole race, because I knew I was having the race that I wanted, and you know, crossed that finish line, and I was just so thrilled. And then, you know, about an hour and 20 minutes later is when all that bad stuff happened, and yeah, you gotta just enjoy it and think of the positives.
Do you want to sign off with a see you next year, Boston?
Of course, I'll see you next year, Boston. And I guess maybe hopefully we'll be making one of these after Mohawk Hudson, and I could.
Very true.
We got to do it pretty much directly after, not 2 weeks after.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
So. All right. Do widzenia.